Hey guys, thank you so much for joining the Made for Your Business YouTube channel. I'm so excited you're here. This is going to be a place to get all your tips and tricks on how to start your business or to get your current business reorganized and realigned to where you want it to be. So let's get started. Hey friends, welcome back. This is part two of the series. So if you haven't checked out part one, it's all about goal setting, how you take your big goals. And this week we're going to talk about how to stay accountable with those goals. So if you haven't checked out that video, go check it out, come back, and then we'll get those goals ready and going. Um, Today is accountability. So taking those big core goals that we created in the last video and breaking them down even further. So I love this part. We can set goals all day, but if we're not accountable to ourselves, it's not going to get done. It's just, oh, that was cool. I set that goal and it didn't get done because I didn't write it down. I didn't think about it on a daily basis. It wasn't there in front of me saying, you need to do this or else your things aren't going to get done. So this part is huge. It has been such a game changer in my business, in my personal life. Um, and then two, once you're accountable to yourself and your goals, if you're trying to set a health goal, if you're doing it for, continuously, then it's just going to become a habit. So this is what I do to stay accountable. So I like to break my goals down to 12-week series. So that way I'm not setting these goals for 12 months. I have 12 weeks to really focus on what I need to get done, how I'm going to do it. So within the 12 weeks, every week, I'm taking my core goals and I'm breaking them down even further. So I'll give you the example that we were working on last week. So for me, one of my core goals for this year was I wanted to create a VA agency. So I had broken that down in my goals. So what does that look like? I want teams, I want to hit my revenue goal. So for the team one, for to stay accountable, I'm going to say, okay, I want to create a team. So what does that look like? It looks like thinking about, okay, do I want employees? Do I want subcontractors? Doing the research, looking at which one works better for your business. There's lots of different avenues. People have a lot of different opinions. So asking people who have had both, getting opinions, reaching out. So that's what I would put on my week one, for example. So research employees versus subcontractors is what I'm going to work on that week. Um, and then once I've done it, I'm going to check it off and say, okay, that's done. That's all I need to work on this week. So then you don't feel like you had to do it all at once. You're really just breaking it down into little steps and putting it on your list to do. That's attainable, because if I don't have to do the whole thing, if I don't have to create the whole agency today, if I'm just taking little pieces, I'm going to get it done and I'm going to get there bit by bit. So this really helps you kind of put the steps in motion. And even if you have a week that's kind of a write off, then you take that piece that you were supposed to do this week and put it on to next week. It's not an issue, but you know where you are and you know where you stand within that goal. So just really breaking those things down is super beneficial. Another one too. So maybe I want to do a job posting. So really just listing out all the things and then, yeah, breaking it down and spreading it out within the 12 weeks. And then you're going to see how much you've grown, like week one to week 12. And there will be pivots. It's always going to change. It's never going to go on track. But you can really see, okay, I'm trying this out, but it's not working. Maybe I don't even want a team. Maybe I want to make it just me. And then I can figure out what I want to do from there. But at least you kind of are putting the steps in motion to get to where you want to be, working towards your future self by doing these things. So just keeping that in mind. But then it's not like you set it for 12 months and then you don't know where to start and you have no game plan. It's not going to get done. So really breaking it down and then staying accountable and making sure you're checking on yourself. Okay, did I do this week? Writing it down on a notepad. We have a great spreadsheet in the shop if you want to check it out. It's broken up week by week. So all you have to do is put your stuff in there and you're good to go. So things like that, just making it as easy as possible to stay accountable to yourself is how you're going to reach those goals. Um, for me, one of my personal goals is I wanted to kind of get back into a routine. I wanted to start working out. So for me, that looks like I want to work out 30 minutes a day. I want to do 15 minutes in the morning, right when I get up, because I read the 5 a.m. club. Work out right away, do 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if the kids are up with me. I put on my Nike app, I make it as easy as possible, but I'm getting it done. And then the next 15 minutes is a walk later on in the afternoon. So just making it so it's not hard to reach those goals. And then you start to become it's a habit, you know? So then after the 12 weeks, that doesn't need to be on my list anymore because it's ingrained in me. That's just what I do. So then I can step it up a bit and say, okay, I really need to work on taking my vitamins. So every day I'm going to take my vitamins, and after the next 12 weeks, it's going to be a habit. So just really thinking of the things that are getting you to your future self, that you want to start implementing, you want to start doing. So maybe that's date night with your husband. So that's my core goal, or, yeah, just like connection. So yeah, date night with my husband, for example. So every week you're going to say, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what we're planning, or maybe it's the month. So, okay, get the babysitter, plan it out, what are we doing this month? Just doing the bite-sized pieces, and then and then it's planned, and then again, it's just part of your routine. So, really making yourself accountable to these goals is how you're going to reach them. I've been doing this for a year and a half now, and the things I've accomplished in the last year and a half are crazy. I never would have been able to do them. I mean, I have a baby at home, and I'm a mom, and I'm trying to run this business and all that kind of stuff. If I didn't have this sheet or these goals broken up like this, I'd be flying by the seat of my pants every single day and nothing would get done. I would just do what needs to get done and nothing above and beyond that. But if you want to grow and if you want to go into that, who you want to be in the future, if you want to have the best life you can live, you need to be doing these things to get yourself there. So that's what I'll say about that. I love this topic. If you have any thing you want to add to that, anything you do to help keep yourself accountable, let me know below. I would love to hear it. And again, if you love this video, part one, part two, share it with your friends, subscribe. I would love it. It means the world to me. I love giving you guys these resources. I just want to get it out there for everybody because it's just so important. And I know we're all busy and we all have things we're doing, but if you can stay accountable to yourself, you can live the life you want. You can get there step by step and enjoy it along the way too. It doesn't need to be those big audacious goals. Um, it's just making yourself live how you want to live. So yes, so highly recommend it. Check it out below. I'll put the link for the shop down below as well. If you're interested in that accountability spreadsheet, send me a message if you want to know more. I'm doing lots of workshops this year about it, so check those out as well. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.